Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. SpaceX is now upgrading the vehicle and its engines to prevent such mishaps during the next orbital attempt. One of the primary issues that SpaceX is currently working on is the failure of the stage separation mechanism. SpaceX had recently decided to switch to a hot staging approach which enables a more effective separation between the Starship's first and second stages. The original design called for the Super Heavy's engines to shut down after lifting the Starship out of the lower atmosphere of the ship and involves igniting the engines on the upper stage. While it is still attached to its lower stage, this calls for some modifications to the Super Heavy booster. SpaceX is developing a customized open truss work extension for the top of the boost to allow the exhaust from the upper stage to escape. SpaceX will also add shielding to the top of the booster to protect it from the exhaust, so we shut down most of the engines on the booster leaving. But basically the super hot plasma from the upper stage engines gotta go somewhere, so we were adding an extension to booster is almost all vent essentially. The rocket's first flight, SpaceX engineers are implementing changes to the Raptor's hot gas manifold that directs superheated methane-rich gas toward the combustion chamber of the engines on the last rocket. Those engines were built and tested over a period of a year. We have what's called a hot gas. One of the single biggest improvements. Another major issue addressed during the discussion is the damage to the Starship launch pad and the modifications. SpaceX implements this master upgrade of the launch site that's happening, so we're putting roughly 1,000 cubic meters of steel reinforced high-strength concrete below the pad, and then on top of that we have a sort of a steel sandwich, which is basically a very thick plate. Two thick plates of steel that are welded together with the channels. The modifications would leave the pad's base in much better shape than last time. In addition, the rocket will take off at a higher throttle setting to get the vehicle away from the pad faster. Musk believes that upgrades to the launch vehicle engines and launch pad will bring success to the next launch, which could happen in about 6 weeks. Starship 25, the ship that will fly on the second orbital launch of Starship, is currently undergoing engine testing at Starbase, ranging from spin prime tests to a 6-engine static fire test. Was also filled for the test. According to SpaceX, the next step in Ship 25 testing will be the static fire test. Work on rebuilding and repairing the orbital launch pad as ongoing. Piling work has been completed. Although the launch mount requires 6 water-cooled steel plates to be installed between its legs, only 3 will carry the water manifolds. The steel plates are being pre-assembled with the manifolds of the Sanchez site 2 weeks ago. Previously, SpaceX removed portions of the underground pipes that deliver propellant from the tank farm to the launch mount. To begin the piling work, teams have started reinstalling those cryopipes as the piling work is now complete. The cryogenic flex hoses and their removed from the booster quick disconnect mechanism were also reinstalled. Recently, SpaceX has yet to reinstall the ship quick disconnect mechanism removed from the launch tower last month. Starship and Super Heavy production work are progressing at the build site. Booster 12's methane and oxygen tank sections were fully stacked last week. SpaceX has completely dismantled the ground fabrication building in the low bay. In the last weeks, teams have also started installing the beams and columns of the star. The biggest updates in the world of science and technology from the past week. Thank you for tuning in for the latest science news and Starship updates. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Leave a comment and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Thank you so much for watching. By the way, are you familiar TalkTalk Philippines app? TalkTalk is a delivery service app designed to connect more people by delivering items door to door. For more information, download the TalkTalk app, here down below.